You want to talk about heterosexism? Hey guys, it's Tuesday, you're with Shayna, and this week we're talking about straight stereotypes and what we generally think of straight people, since straight people seem to have many opinions on queer people. And we're also talking about seniors in the LGBTQ community. So if you watched Haley's video yesterday, you probably would have noticed that she had some difficulty coming up with any stereotypes for straight people. If you think about stereotypical ways in which straight people look, act, dress, etc., you'd probably be really hard-pressed to come up with any generally agreed upon widespread stereotypes, in the same way as you might be able to come up with stereotypes about the way queer people look, dress, act, etc. This is because of heterosexism. Heterosexism is a system that positions heterosexuality as the assumed norm, or kind of like a default, and all other sexualities become, well, other. And because heterosexuality is the assumed norm, there have never really been any stereotypes, particularly negative stereotypes, created in order to recognize and categorize this particular group of people. Heterosexism comes into play in a lot of ways that most of us generally don't even consciously recognize. It can be as small as asking someone you just met if they have a romantic partner of the opposite gender, or even something like you see a little girl in a playground, for example, playing with a little boy, and you jokingly ask if that's her boyfriend. It's basically the assumption that everyone is straight unless informed otherwise. One particular part of the comment that suggested this topic was asking about how we as queer people think about straight people and PDA in particular. I think the exact question was something along the lines of, does it disgust you when straight people kiss? I'm assuming this was asked because of some instances where some self-identified straight people express disgust or disdain around queer people kissing or being otherwise romantic or affectionate with each other. But because of heterosexism and the fact that being and acting straight is just kind of seen as what's expected, there aren't really the same ideas of shock and disgust when these people are just kind of doing what we deem to be expected or normal. In fact, with a lot of queer people, disgust can actually be turned inwards on themselves or even on other queer people. Because there are these ideas and stereotypes that being anything but straight is wrong or abnormal or even disgusting, queer people can sometimes start to believe this about other queer people or even about themselves. And this is what's called internalized homophobia, which is BFFs with heterosexism. Now, I just want to say that I'm definitely not trying to speak on behalf of all queer people, and this also isn't to say that ideas and stereotypes about entire groups of people can't differ and vary from person to person. There could very well be queer people out there who experience feelings of disgust when they see straight people kissing. But the idea that straight people kissing is wrong or disgusting or even just different isn't an idea that we hear very often or is represented on any sort of a regular basis. A good way to think about heterosexism is straight couple on TV, wouldn't even bat an eye, not controversial. Gay couple on TV, it's groundbreaking, and there are articles written about those characters, and family values groups boycotts and denounce the show as being too controversial. Heterosexism, it's everywhere. So that's it for me this week, but I want to hear from you guys on this topic. Are there common stereotypes about straight people that maybe I just haven't heard of? And what do you think about straight people and PDA? You can leave those in the comments below, along with any unique, amazing, thoughtful topic suggestions that you guys are so good at coming up with. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week and a great rest of the day, and I will see you all back here same time, same day next week. Bye guys!